Rusty hair is always on something. Well, this is what we're wearing today. It feels so good to get back. I feel like it's been a minute since I talked to y'all. But I will say a lot of stuff is just going in the right way. It's been stressful for this beginning year, but it's going in the right way. I forgot where I last left y'all with. I think we're just coming back from the New York trip. Excuse the closet. Yes, it's junky. I don't know where I'm gonna put these hats at. Like, I feel like I need to get another container or something for the hats and stuff. But yeah, because I have like one by where I sleep at. But this little here is all like the little beanies and things like that. So we're gonna figure it out. But I'm waking up. I got shit to do, and we got stuff to do. Pills to take, moves to make, and get this day started. So, here we go.
Hey, I'm Lovelllykaon, and welcome to my channel.
So I'm picking up your friends, give me dirty looks, cause they know a lot. 100 with you, yeah, they know I'm not. Give it 25, not a whole lot. Can you focus on me?
Alright, y'all, so we're gonna get our coffee started. So, if y'all didn't know, I got my eyes permanently changed, my eye color changed. So, this is the after result, for it's been a minute. I think January was a fully healed month after everything, and now it's just, I'm sorry, that was Rossi's hair again. But now it's just, clearing up and stuff. I'm just getting up, so this is why we're getting coffee. I don't know what kind of coffee I want, but it will be gotten. And then we'll be headed to the room. And I can talk to y'all a little bit more personal with some better lighting and shit, because this ain't it. Alright, let's see what we have. No, my arm is not healed, if y'all asking why about the band-aid and stuff. I need to cut the thing, so I'll change it. But like I said, I'm just getting up, so all this stuff will be handled very, very soon. So, I'm going to get this started. And then, as this is going, we're going to fix this bandage. And then we're going to head to the room, and I can get back to y'all. Told y'all. Okay, new band-aid, updated. I get my camera. Y'all haven't seen this in like forever. I haven't used this in forever, But I'm excited because, like, it's something I just don't normally do. Oh, maybe it's, okay. Here we go. Yeah, but it's something I don't normally do. So I'm excited to get, more videos and stuff. Oh, this is a very expensive camera. So it's like, we got to use this. I'm just excited for today, just to try this out, just to see how everything's going to work with it. I know it's going to work, but yeah, this is going to be fun. So stay tuned. We're going to get this coffee done, head to the office, and yeah, get into the vibes. So. Y'all. Truth is, I'm tired. Oh my God. So, today has been an episode. I was supposed to be getting out here way earlier. So it was like a little late, but I'm still like up. I had a lot of online stuff to do. My digital camera, we're gonna use that for photos, cause I don't know why, but looking at the review from like what I'm doing on my phone versus what I'm doing on there, like the lighting and stuff is just a little bit better as of now from the phone. I have to go through way settings on my Canon. For picture wise, I feel like you would do right with lighting and stuff, but something was off with the video part. I didn't care for looking into that right now. But yeah, y'all, it has been a day. Where do I start? So I found myself like up the other day because I haven't been able to sleep, y'all. So if I do be looking tired sometimes, like energetic wise, like it's like in the background. But most of the time I'm just like, oh, like why is life and somebody give me that adrenaline rush or something, like, oh. But it was so much. Trying to figure that out, trying to get some stuff organized. Just this year has been crazy. Just so far, just like from the start of this year, from getting the eyes done, getting all that stuff done, to that healing, to some things behind the scenes that hit me emotionally, to like battling with depression that I've been working on with that, with family, going to counselors, getting my mindset more focused on other things, getting back into my creativity bag, losing friends, gaining friends, trying to make new friends. It's been a journey. So for the most part, I just been telling myself daily in my journal, just like, you're gonna make it, and you got this. Like, that's literally, like, if I don't have anything around my journal, I'm like, that damn, just like, you got this. Like, you got it. Just keeping myself motivated. I've been working on music. I've been getting back to my creative space. And I'm learning Spanish, y'all, for my new music. So that's like a fun thing, too. It was something I thought about. I've done it before in, like, songs that aren't released. And those are songs I was like, okay, I really want to put this out. I really want to take a course. My friends told me about, of course, the Birdie app. I can't think of the name of it right now. And like, say I'm filming from my phone, so I don't have it like in front of me. But I've been using that to translate and things for like learning Spanish, trying to get like just used to the basics. So we're actually like, I said I'm gonna go through this entire course. I'm actually gonna follow through with this for however long it takes, and just like really learn a language on the side. I feel like I understand it more than actually speaking it. So that's like a good and bad thing, Like speaking, okay, but understanding, like somebody came up to me, I'd be like, okay, I can dissect this a little bit. I know what you're talking about, a little bit. But I'm putting that into music, so I'm really excited for y'all to hear that. The single's kind of like done and written. I'm just taking things a lot slower. Like, I'm not trying to overwork myself. I'm not trying to push things. I am trying to get back onto more vlogging with y'all on here. So, getting back to this space and getting to more of a creative space as well. If the lighting is a little low, like I said, it's late. I was supposed to be here early, but the sun was out. But a lot of online stuff. Other than that, I found myself ripping something out my journal. I found myself up at 4 something the goddamn morning, can't sleep. Usually I have so much on my mind, my gears be going, and it's like a like it's just like a machine that just keeps ticking, and I just can't like stop. I'm like, oh, I gotta do this, oh, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, and I always be like, it's not enough hours in a day, and I always end up staying up when I even when I'm laying down, I'm still up. So I found myself watching 2 LGBT movies. One was Queer, and one was called The Boys. And there was one that I watched not that night, but a day before, called Bonus Track. So I watched like three new. Well, one was 2014, but two other are 2025. But the reason I'm bringing up those is that, like, for me, I'm a very much like, my soul will be like, I'm very much lovey vibes, lover boy, Lovell. Big on love, and I love seeing like love on, watching the stories and hearing stories, reading. So I want to, get back into watching. So I was like, okay, I'm up late, let me check these out. The one thing I have that is very interesting about like the 2014 The Boys, that movie, I haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a really good story. And Queer, that came out in 2025. Both of those movies have like this similar storyline, but different in several ways. But there's an aspect of, I noticed watching, that it's like, okay, with the LGBT community, that these men go through actions to where they are, presumed as gay, or, they go through the actions. And then it's like, there's always a point in this movie where it's like, okay, we've gotten to the point where we established this connection. And then when certain things happen, or like when it gets really intense, they're like, well, I'm not gay.
And it just kind of like hit me in a way. I'm just like, why are the directors always going this route with this story plot? Like, why is it always, hey, like, you know, we're talking, we're dating, we're doing all these things, and even though like all this is going on, I'm still not gonna label myself as gay. And both of those movies did that. Like, the boy was fighting for attention, and not fighting for attention, but, you know, fighting for his love and all that. And the guy was just like, you know, I'm not gay. So even though like we're doing this is not, you know, what it is. And the other person's just like, okay, queer. They same thing. Like, they've done so much already, but he's like, I'm not gay. And it's like, well, what's going on here? Like, well, what has all these things been going on? So if you haven't watched, I'll put the pictures of those in the video as well as we talk about. My favorite new movie is the third movie, which is Bonus Track. Oh, that story. As a person who loves music and creates music and does a lot, so I love it. As a quiet amputee, we be in the spots. We be in the spots, and I love that movie. So I'll definitely say check out Bonus Track as well. It's just a lovely story. I'm gonna spoil none of these movies for y'all. Try not to spoil too much, but it's just that those things came up to me, and I was just like, I want to, you know, talk to the people about this. Like, why is that? Why is that LGBT gay men are always presumed as like, you know, we're gonna go do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, but don't want to use the gay card, or don't, you know, afraid of saying that. As well as like with Bonus Track, it was more of a coming to realization. Like, you're not the brightest in the room. You're not the, you know, nobody's really looking at you. You're not the spotlight person. You're not the person that's grabbing all the attention. And people are looking like, oh, look at this loser. But at the same time, somebody brand new who's like a celebrity comes in and literally just like wants to get to know you, wants to unfold themselves, you know, wants to get to know you, build that connection with you. And like, whoa, like, you're big time. Like, why me? And they see something in you that other people don't see. And it was just a beautiful like story throughout the entire thing of acceptance and LGBT. So yeah, all three of those movies I definitely recommend y'all go look at, because they were great watches. Yeah, it's just been a vibe today, y'all. It's been very much like I haven't been asleep. I got to get my sleep in somehow, some way, but my mind. But it's a lot. So I'm excited for different things that are going on. I'm excited for y'all to listen to the new music. I've been on apps, the right apps for y'all even start, for making like new friends and stuff, because I'm very much a homebody, but I do want to have some more gamer friends, even music friends. I love food, so things like that, because I don't get out much, and I'm very much to myself. The people who know, they know. Like, I do have friends, but I'm very much shielded, and I shield myself for several reasons. I find it hard to trust individuals, no matter how close we are. That's just a trust issue has always been big with me. As well as like intentions, longevity intentions. As well, you know, just how people move in today's world. Before I get off, I'll share like a story time of where I'm coming from with that. There was a person who hit me up, and like they were very good vibes and stuff like that. We never got a chance to meet, but we talked several times, like talked, you know, for about months. And like at first I didn't really like, you know, I'm like, okay, like we talk, we FaceTime, all that type of stuff. Cool. But his intentions were, you know, it started as friendships, like, oh yeah, like I can't wait to see you, like we, you know, be the best of friends, all that type of stuff, because they live here, but they do work. But then the intentions start folding into like, oh, like I'm actually like interested. Roxy. Oh, I don't know what that was. That might be some with my next door neighbors or something. My bad, girl. I thought that was you. She come in here like, whoa. But their intentions or whatever was very much bad. Like, I'm married, if y'all didn't know. And even though I go through all this stuff, these are self things that I have to deal with. Like, you know, so, you know, everybody got their own little stuff they got going on. Nobody's perfect. You know, girl, that was a lot of licking. I don't want pause. but yeah, so going back to the story, like they decided that like, you know, they didn't want to speak to me anymore because I guess like they felt like I wasn't giving them the same energy that they were giving me. And I'm just like, well, we were supposed to play the games. We've been playing the games on and off, like, you know, online. And like everything just seemed cool. But like when I kind of just cut that cord of like, no, I don't know what you're, you know, expecting when it comes to this love. It's not happening. I'm married. I ain't got time. It just became like, you know, like, oh, well, like, that's the, you know, I was wondering like just what was going on. You just seem like a very nice person. Like all these compliments, but coming from the wrong space, if that makes sense. Like somebody can give you 100 compliments, but their intentions are just completely wrong. And as like just a friend, I'm just like, this is like not what I need. Like this is not what I want. This is not it. It's not it. So it was just like very bad. Like we ain't end bad. Like I wouldn't even say like yeah, I wouldn't say we ended bad or anything like that. It was just like very much like I'm just gonna keep you over there because like whatever you got going on or wherever, like well, what you thought was not it. But that's what happens when I am who I am. I'm a quad amputee, and I'm pansexual, and I'm married, and me and who I'm married to are both in the adult industry in some form of fashion. Of course, he's been doing it way longer than me, but he's retired now, and I'm, you know, still active, and people still see stuff. So this is what happens when you wear a lot of hats and you don't have the descriptions under the post so detailed. So like you do stuff, you put it out there, and people have their own opinion, but nobody really knows who you exactly are. So, you know, I'm just going to, you know, leave this with y'all and just say, you know, at the end of the day, be the best person you can be. Do the best you can, no matter how hard it is. And if something seems too hard, you know, you can always stop and try it again and go back to it, you know, to conquer it. Never give up. So yeah, y'all. It's just been a lot. Sorry for the rambling, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot for the rant. And this is why I am tired. This is why. So, love y'all for all the support. We'll get back to the vlogs. I promise y'all the next vlog will be very much like longer, detailed, a lot going on. And y'all get to see like what actually happens in this room. So, of course, y'all see this and all this. This is actually going to be changed soon. I've gotten to Pop Mart, and that's another video. But yeah. So this is going to be changed soon. But I love y'all. Thank y'all all for supporting me. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm taking all the battles that are coming to me in life, one by one. And yeah, one thing about it, he'll never put more on you than you can bear. So. Just remember that, and to have a good day, and I shall see you on the next video. Love y'all, and talk to y'all later. Bye!
My chosen, cruising in this cold Benz, soon pick